Check 1, 2. What's going on, YouTube? What is going on, DLive? What's going on, world? Wherever you are in the world, I pray you are having a great and kind day today, and that you're well and safe. Welcome to TRON Live News. Go ahead, please do, and subscribe. Smash the like on YouTube. Check the description box below. We're going to go right on into it. We have a variety of different things going on today. It's been a little bit. I'm going to turn the playback down in my ear. One moment. Test, test, test. Make sure everything's running. And we have some great kind of news today. If you didn't catch the TRON Independence stream with Justin Sun, that was nice to listen to. So please do go ahead and check the recap on TRON Foundation on YouTube. Let's see. Let's go into market brief. So I can see you in the chat. I will go ahead and bring up, one moment. I will go ahead and bring up YouTube right now. All right. Okay. I'll do one thing. Let's see. Reset the chat. There we go. Great. So let me know if you're in YouTube. Please go ahead, ask me any questions in the chat. If you want to know about anything blockchain, cryptocurrency related, or if you'd like to see something covered project-wise. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go right on into it. We have Bitcoin currently at $11,351.38, up 2.84% in the past 24 hours. 24-hour high of 11,380. We have Ethereum at $314, up 0.85%. Litecoin up 135%. Yeah, it'd be awesome if Litecoin was up another 135%. But sorry, it's at $135, up 0.11%. EOS 0.724 dollars. I keep trying to say percent. I need to slow down. It's been a bit doing live streaming. So Garvit just followed on DLive. Thank you, Garvit, for the follow. Yeah, Garvit, hi. How are you doing today? So EOS down 0.07%. We have Ripple 0.46, down 0.70%. Bitcoin Cash up 0.41%, $477. We have Tron almost at 4 cents, 0.03937 USD, up 2.50%. The high was 4 cents. Dash $177.87, up 0.16%. Neo at 9th place on the coin market cap or world coin index at $17.64, at down 1.50%. In Ethereum Classic, oh, look at that, Ethereum Classic 10th place, down 0.85% at $9.21. In some Stellar Lumen, Zcash, Binance Coin, Monero. Not sure what that's weird. I've never heard of this. Let's see what we've got going on. all-time highs. Let's go to trending. So on the trending list, we have Polybius, PLBT, up 72%. Fit Token, up 69%. TMTG, up 62%. Linar View, up 0.40%. GoNet Work, 0.39%. Mobile Go, 0.37%. VeChain, someone was telling me about VeChain, up 34%. High Stakes Coin, up 32%. Inc, up 29%. And Content Box, up 28%. Let's see. Yesterday we have Bitcoin 2 Network, B2N. I have to look into that if that's actually a fork of Bitcoin, but that's up 550% from yesterday on the top. CNN token, CNN, probably not the news, definitely not the news channel, down 48%. Bear Chain, down 46%. Gosama, down 43%. Mirror Coin, down 31%. Repo, down 31%. PayPy, down 27%. Hero Coin, down 25%. Noah Coin, down 23.25%. StakeNet, down. What price do you expect TRX for the end of 2020? I can't give financial advice like that. I work in development, so for me, I don't really think about the cost, but I think about when I'm working with TRX and the utility of TRX for development needs. So for StakeNet, XSN, 22.32%. Fox Trading, FOXT, down 21.83%. If you have any of these coins on the winners on these gains today, congratulations to you. Losers better next time. I don't know most of these coins, to be honest. I can't really tell you about them. I have to look into them more. If you have a question about them, and if you'd like, I've heard of VeChain. I think that's to do with actual automobile VIN numbers. I thought, if I'm correct, let's go look at it. Let's see. VeChain blockchain on this. VeChain blockchain was focused on providing institutions with supply chain. Okay, so this is supply chain. Sorry, I must have been thinking about VIN. I thought there was like a VIN coin or like a VIN chain one that was for like VIN numbers of vehicles on blockchain. But VeChain originally launched as Internet of Things product supply chain management, rebranding itself for the financial industry. VeChain first launched in 2015, went through a series of rebrands before it launched ICO in August 2017. Projects overseen by Shanghai Weilian. I apologize for Weilian. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize. Information Technology Company Ltd, who operate out of Shanghai with offices in Singapore and Paris. VeChain's ultimate ambition is to create a digital ecosystem for business with a decentralized, secure flow of information between institutions and companies. So that's a little bit about that. I've heard of VeChain before. I accidentally briefly mistook it with I think VIN chain, or for VIN numbers on the blockchain, as I stated briefly. So let's go. If you like all things Tron, all things crypto, a lot of different collections here. All things Tron. If you're or your loved one is all into crypto and Tron, and you like to find them some Tron apparel, cell phone cases, mugs. Not so much about, I'm not sure this one, I don't know if they have the necklaces, but you can look. I found the Tron necklace on the adventures along the way. I'm not sure, there's a lot of different things. Tron bears, Tron books. I found some good reading material. Maybe what I can do is talk with someone at Tron and see about PDF files on a lot of these great reading materials for about like kind of overviews of the Tron blockchain. I think that's really important for PDF files like that. If these aren't already there, I will go look into that. This is great reading material. These type of reading materials from conventions. You can find these from blockchain conventions. If you visit like that, some TRON books. I actually have some positions that TRON not. I'm not sure if that's current, but I can still look for hiring positions. So if you have a thought or interest that you'd like to see some sort of what type of employment is available within TRON Foundation, you can definitely look on their LinkedIn. I will go ahead and grab their LinkedIn link, and I will go ahead and place it in the description box on future YouTubes, because I'm pretty sure that's where you usually go for employment opportunities. And I will check, and people can inquire with me, and I'll help if you are technically inclined, or even not even so, and maybe even human resources. If TRON Foundation is looking for that in a certain category, and you happen to fit that category, then there's a good chance you could find a good opportunity within this niche space for employment for yourself or what have you. I know that TRON is actively looking for good, competent help within their foundation at times. So let's go through some news. We are going to go through a DApp project tonight, launch in a competition into its beta phase with the utilization of HummingPay and utilization of TRON Wallet. So we're going to actually be using a mirroring, and it might be a little laggy, and I will show you on the live stream as well as what I'm seeing on the phone directly up here on the screen on mirroring, and how to utilize a certain DApp. And we're going to go through this piece of news first, and I'll tell you what the DApp and the competition is that's going on for the next 2 weeks for collectibles. So Canadian crypto, let me tighten this up there, because that's about to fall over. One moment. Actually, I'm going to mute this one moment and fix the microphone. Or that's 100 times easier rather than falling off in the middle of the stream. I'm going to actually find a. I looked into this stand over my actually sturdier boom mic stand, and this doesn't really compare. But I was actually looking at some other stands that could be comparable rather than this one that I tried out. So let's go into this news. Canadian crypto exchange owner allegedly funneled money into secret accounts. You know what? Let's go ahead and play. Let's also play a little music. Music in the background is always cool. And then we'll go right on to it because we got a little bit of a stream. So I'm gonna check the playback, see how the audio is. All right, a certain part of the stream will be edited and re-forwarded and a video tutorial walkthrough for a certain DApp that we're going to go through today. I do go through DApps and projects and reading white papers, most definitely. So, Canadian crypto exchange owner allegedly funneled money into secret accounts. The founder of Canadian cryptocurrency exchange Quadriga reportedly, you know what? I still don't. Oh, that's it. Wait, let's turn on the audio, desktop audio. I'm just gonna try and see if I can find sunflower to work, and if sunflower will work for this time around. For there we go. Okay, turn that down. Sorry. There we go. Cat Shambles with 1 viewer is now hosting. Thanks, Cat Shambles. Yeah, cheers to you. That's really kind of you. Thank you for hosting. We're going to go through some crypto news. We're going to go starting with the Quadriga. We're also going to go through a DApp, a blockchain-based, crypto-based DApp. I think we turn it up a little more. Let's see, turn it up a little more on the audio. How are you, Tron? I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm a bit tired, but definitely going through some development. I do development work and also as best as I can and work with developers who are very competent developers and learn from them and talk about all things crypto, all things blockchain, and a lot of gaming, most definitely. And we're going to be going through some certain coding here and a little bit later after a couple pieces of news, and as well as going through a DApp game. So let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions, I can see you in the chat. Turn the audio up a little bit more. Yeah, I hope you're well. Hope you're well, Cap Shambles. Cap Shambles. Yeah, I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you once more for hosting. That's really awesome. So yeah, we're gonna go through a certain DApp, and that's a game, and a collectibles game that's in beta phase right now. But so for this, we're gonna go through a piece of news here. We have Quadriga, which is a cryptocurrency exchange in Canada that's been pretty much on the charts for a lot of news going on. So, founder of Canadian cryptocurrency exchange Quadriga, CX reportedly siphoned money into other accounts without users' knowledge before being reportedly dead last year. As the Wall Street Journal and CoinDesk report, the exchange's court-appointed monitor released a 70-page report laying out its financial situation. It says founder Gerald Cotton transferred significant volumes of currency to personal accounts on rival exchanges, apparently using funds to pay for luxury goods and real estate. Yeah, so that just obviously does not work. If you're gonna run a company in a cryptocurrency exchange, Quadriga CX's site went down earlier this year, leaving customers out in the cold. The monitor says that Quadriga CX owes 76,000 users around 215 million CAD, around 163 million USD, but investigators have only recovered around 33 million. Cotton's wife previously reported that most of its funds were locked away in a cold wallet to which Cotton alone held the password, but the new report finds that instead of maintaining cryptocurrency with Quadriga's controlled cold wallets. Large volumes of cryptocurrency were transferred to accounts at competitor exchanges maintained in Mr. Cotton's personal name. Some of these holdings were returned to Quadriga's CX's exchange, but other funds went to other accounts apparently controlled by Cotton. In one case, Cotton liquidated around $80 million over the course of 3 years. Funds that the monitor has been unable to account for. Skeptics had already suggested that Cotton faked his death as part of a scam. And while the report doesn't try to answer that question, it outlines that appears to be some kind of financial misconduct. The monitor's report notes that Quadriga's CXs appear to have few business records that, and it's let's see, sure thing. Hey man, good morning so far for me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Cap Shambles. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, I pray you're having a great, kind morning. Thanks for hanging out, being here, most definitely. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to go through another piece of really interesting news right up after this that has to do with blockchain and cannabis, and how blockchain is it's nothing new, but it's actually a new protocol. And then we're going to go through another dApp that also is blockchain based on the TRON mainnet, that is collectible cannabis strains and growing collectible cannabis. And also PUBG type gaming and steampunk indie gaming, blockchain gaming tournament layers in this same dApp as well, called CCG dApps. Because I review projects, I review cryptocurrency projects, I review white papers, I see what's going on in the news, and we talk about coding things. We talk about as well as what is going on in fruition of like certain types of technology and what we can understand in code and what we can understand in the technology sector and this type of finance and what it's evolving to. I will talk about certain parameters and what I've learned over the past few years as best I can for smart contract or Solidity, like that. I find smart contract very interesting, researching and learning how those parameters and certain features in smart contracts can function and serve in this sector. I find it really fun. Yeah, Cap Shambles. Wow, this dude was really taking his users for a ride. Yeah, 76,000 people being taken for a ride, unfortunately, for $215 million, of only which 33 has been recovered. That's yeah, it's definitely really unfortunate. Yeah, running a company in a cryptocurrency exchange, I would focus very strongly on the value of customers and company, no matter what, and the protection of funds. So we have another piece of news here that's through CoinDesk, and a pot startup uses the blockchain to smoke out weed strains. And what amounts to interesting and very canafuturoid word salad, a Panamanian company called TheraCan has begun to add DNA tag-based forensic traceability and authenticity with TrueTrace's industry blockchain hub. In other words, they're sequencing your weed's DNA and sticking it into the blockchain. The BioTrace system provides seed-to-sale traceability of cannabis and hemp and uses Applied DNA's unique, safe, and persistent molecular tag for the identification of any biomass extraction, isolate, derivative, or cannabis packaging, said CEO Jason Warnock in a release. Collaborating with TrueTrace connects the dots with an information platform linking the provenance of material, testing information, and patient data that is so vital to the safety and efficacy of the global market. So that kind of starts to that starts to put me in a position where I need to like read more to understand that comment, that last part of this comment about patient data and collaborating with this, connecting the dots and stuff like that. The company has been working to ensure that weed or oil you take is legal and traceable, and they have a number of products that shows how weed travels via live maps. To that end, they have added these DNA tags to TrueTrace's technology Technologies blockchain-based strain secure database. The company began its blocked strain and is based in Vancouver, British Columbia. It is currently traded over the counter and does not have a token. This partnership is, as one would assume, a no-brainer. Connecting DNA tags to the blockchain is one of the interesting ways to track almost any type of consumable, from food to candy, ganja, from farm to bowl. Interesting, the system also protects a farmer's intellectual property by ensuring genomes are traced. TRON is a division of molecular processing from firm Applied DNA Sciences. So to be honest, like, this is nothing new. This article is not new. It's not the first company that's doing this. There's actually a wide variety of businesses that are using the ability to trace cannabis in compliancy through blockchain. So for me, we're going to go through a DApp here, and the DApp is a mere game, collectibles game. But in the actual others modality is that even a DApp game can be programmed in a custom way, or maybe even like contracted in a custom way from, for example, legalized, government legalized, state legalized, law compliant companies and businesses for tracing and tracking cannabis from seed to sale in blockchain technology. So through this DApp, just like this type of technology right here, other varieties of technologies through blockchain that are being built for smart contract creation. So this DApp we're going to be looking at is Crypto Cannabis Game, or CCG DApp. So Crypto Cannabis is a collectibles game for cannabis strains development for myself and our team. It's the first time I've really gone through a review of a product that is my own product, and I'll be doing some live streams here and there, kind of like walkthrough live streams that are nonchalant, not necessarily tied to TRON live news, crypto live news, but is still networked through this streaming for certain walkthroughs through the community like that. But in regards that, if you look at the niche market of, for example, of finance and solving finance in the aspects of where, say, a product is going, for example, in hemp and cannabis, we can essentially work with businesses and companies to utilize and build custom smart contracts that are core specific, are burnable, mintable, burnable down to the fact that where is it going and how is it being destroyed, the actual product, and maybe not say destroyed, but actually utilized, or maybe in a medicinal way or in a recreational way, where essentially someone is burning the consumable, which is destroying the matter, the plant matter, burning it. So no different than you look at Solidity smart contracts. You are burning a token in a flower. So for example, TRON is being burned, and as well as maybe Lino, who knows, maybe Lino performs burns where it decreases its total supply. So as, for example, a business can contract CCG DApp, for example, to have a certain amount of their a certain amount of their strain in-house that is now ready and cloned, and then from another plant that is also on the blockchain that's been minted as a contract, one, like, say, mother plant that made a set of clones, and then the clones are now minted as a contract that has a certain volume to it, and this contract is then a certain amount that is being traced on the blockchain, and that ledger on the blockchain is always there. For example, in the TRON blockchain, a company can use our DApp, our entity, not only as it is a game, but it can be used in compliancy to, like, once more I say, governments who have legalized and trace this type of matter to where it's going to its customer, to ensure that there's no black market behind it. So in the product regards of say that amount of matter has gone to where it's needed to go, and then the contract is performed on the administration side or a automated talk AI side, because we gotta face it, there's more AI technologies that are integrating into blockchain, and that's a really good thing, because when we actually start to see data learning with blockchain, and the data is learning blockchain on an artificial intelligence level, then we can really see automated things where like flour is actually being, immutably programmed and seen and traced, that maybe me as in our entity, in our community and our team as developers, can issue out these type of technologies that then are destroyed back down once a patient receives it, or a person who is in a niche market receives it, and then intakes it or burns it or what have you, and it's destroyed forever. So kind of say sometimes a little much, but that is one protocol for business use case, just as this entity does. So let's go ahead and go on into this article. It was written by John Biggs. All right, let's go on to the DApp. So CCG DApp is, I'm going to, well, yeah, we'll be able to do that. I won't be able to hear for a little bit, but I will go ahead and jump back and forth to the stream, and I will continue talking, because I'm going to turn off the mobile playback. And future streams, second iOS for mobile playback. I'll go ahead and perform that as due diligence. But I'm pretty sure that y'all will be able to still hear me, and nothing's going to be happening other than volume in the tube. So let's see. This is CCG DApp, and we're going to go through the side chain once more. We're going to go through kind of a brief walkthrough of guidance and what's involved here. There's going to be an update on certain variances of levels. We have 2 channels. TRON Live News, obviously right there, states it's offline, but it is actually online. That's interesting. Let's see if we can, let's see, will that? Let's see if that will reload. Because I'd like to see if TRON Live News is playing live to the Twitch as it should show. There we are, right there. Mute that. Let's see. Is FOMO on? Let's see what's up. Is FOMO going? No, I guess maybe FOMO's not going. FOMO's not streaming. So we have FOMO Nation on there. TRON Live News going on there. This is all over. That needs to be readjusted. So we have featured top shops. We have a couple partnership shops, L1 Crew, Fishworks, Green Inferno. Let's go through the core basics. We have a CCGX OTC desk, and that's used for CCGX is how you enter into competitions. So we had an initial coin offering, which was the CCGX token coin that people got bonuses on for being involved early that they can now spend by entering into tournaments, and they got bonuses for being involved early, pre-launch, kind of like a Kickstarter, a seed sale, kind of like Kickstarter to help on the development team fund a lot of the server costs. Securing, which was what the community wanted to see, and a decentralized protocol was a community-based project and product to issue out that was core niche, what we see here, and we're developing, and that's going to be scaling and developing further. So people can now use and stake CCGX for using to enter into competitions. Like, we're going to go through what a competition that's currently just launched as of this morning, and how to utilize that. And in a test, in our beta phase, we're going to tour the new UX and UI of the grow room that is building on the back end, the contract for this, that we're rebuilding a new contract with a new gening tool contract that will work with TRON Link, and as well as mobile wallets. I've toured the actual grow room with Venap wallet and Math wallet so far, and it's functional and works well. So some wallets not the best yet for recognizing or completely accepting working with the contract, the different array of contracts that we have, but Venap and Math wallet really seem to take very well, and Kobo seems to read as well. The wallets like to read, but we're going to be working with TRON wallet in coordination with Flex Codes via HummingPay for our beta launch, and we're going to go ahead and tour. So I'm just hanging out streaming as the daylight sun rises, and we're going to go hang out and tour a couple of the sidechain DApp games that we're going through, and play some Shell Shocker, and then kind of close out the stream like that, and grow a couple strains with TRON wallet. So this is the landing page on CCG DApp. There is a smart menu where I am working on a secondary layer, so people can just kind of like see what is going on within this layer on a very simple way. So people who are kind of watching through the DApp, what's going on in the DApp, what are the statistics of the DApp. We have a matrix layer that I am developing on building that will see kind of just, won't have like all of the in-depth of different little sections of our economics and our community here in this entire ecosystem, but will be very simple and laid out that can funnel people. But that's why I also have CCG DApp. So we have a main landing page, right, as any ecosystem would for what their product and what their building is. So we have a top shop marketplace that will bring you, Sesame Seed SR. We have a shop nostalgic and representative of SR Sesame Seed, and partnership with Kiwiberry, L1 Crew, Marshmallow, our strain shop. So we have a CCG DApp, CCDL shop, an exclusive shop people can visit. So please do tour through this if you find this interesting. This will talk about for gamers and businesses, building a CCDL network, which is Crypto Cannabis Dispensary License. Once more, this is a token that represents the game of someone who would have a dispensary license. They have a game dispensary license in the DApp game here, where they have so it basically tells their user which users in our community have their team and who have participated in opening and owning and running a shop team for collecting and breeding strains and playing games. So we have CCGX cryptocurrency within our tournaments layer and our function layer, and as well as scaling into our e-commerce layer in into our store. So for utilizing in products and whatnot moving forward eventually via where we're working through for 2020 to 2021 in our roadmap via coin payments. And there's some other platforms as well that work with cryptocurrency plugins and settlements on e-commerce. But for right now, I've been working with coin payments for about 3 years now, and they work perfectly and really well and great, most definitely. And where I'm actually even incentivizing long term, there's even a secondary utility layer of working with the DApp CCG and the utility of Gene Seed in the DApp as well. So we have CCG DApp peer-to-peer strain road, and we'll go through what the strain road is. Giving a shout out to SR Sesame Seed and SR TRON Europe on TRON blockchain. You can learn more about them in the Seed Germinator Lab and Turk Origins Launchpad. And I have built a simple CCG DApp smart menu so people can guide themselves very easily to the OTC desk, to the ATM for tokens, to the CCG DApp strain shop for different strains in the core aspect, which competition layers are going on that people can use CCG to enter. Usually our competitions, take about 30 CCG to enter into CCDL shop marketplace for all of the shops in the entire ecosystem of who is running a shop team. And here's the matrix layer that's being built and constructed currently still. We have CCG DApp on the go that will bring you to DApp browser wallets that work really compatibly well. And we have an eventual exchange schedule of listing for the CCGX TRC20 smart contract that is harvestable via utility and playing games, and so people have access of that on a global marketplace for using the DApp in the economy via cryptocurrency exchanges for what we are utilizing the CCGX TRC20 and utility for, and people who wish to help in the markets. And this because we gotta face it, this is a volatile market, so we don't want we have to solve that volatile market. So we incentivize that the holding of CCGX, so we don't so instead of like people like kind of flocking in and finding like CCGX as like a day trading thing where you can just like flip about all day long and kind of create that volatile space. We want to kind of combat that and create it so that one, the CCGX is not hyperinflationary. It has a strong use case in our own economic excuse me, CCG DApp token economics is what they call it, basically a token economy of our own community and the users of our DApp and our product. So people have ready access to that, but that it is also not being like something that is like pumping in the markets and then being dumping and then pumping and then doing very volatile moves. But it's something that is very secure and people are incentivized to hold. That increases bonuses for holding like that. So those sorts of market volatilities and movements don't occur like as best as possible. So, and we have our CCG DApp GitHub code bank for what code pushes we're moving through. So this will bring you to the strain road for peer-to-peer. People can post their strains that they've collected there, and once more, it takes good actors in the space. So if someone posts a post there, and essentially people can always ask our oracles and our administration, our DApp administrators to help with help and custody between peer-to-peer. So people feel safe like that. They can always seek help like that. But if people are relying peer-to-peer between each other, they have to consider the trust and the transparency that people have to hold and as good actors in this space. So essentially, if something does occur where a fulfillment isn't peer-to-peer upheld both ends, and there's a withheld aspect on one end, well, we're going to go ahead look into it and most definitely if we have to blacklist people for being bad actors in the space, then that is just what's going to happen, and so that our token economics in the DApp is, and all of its users are safe in their in their game tokens. So CCG DApp e-commerce shop, we're building a layer for, so we have e-commerce products that are core niche into cryptocurrency technology, and eventually even we'll look to have gaming systems, games, products like secure. We can even see, like, we'll have like TRON hard drives, Ledger Nanos of different calibers, cryptocurrency apparels, and in affiliation and with crypto-based apparel businesses. Oh, didn't see that. Yo, Dad Plays donated 1 diamond. What's up, Dad Plays? Hype, man. I didn't see that hype. Oh, you put a hype. Oh, so that's the new thing I see. Hype is the new message you can add into. You can add a message with your diamonds, or your drops, drops. Thank you, Dad Plays. Yeah, cheers, man. Cheers. We're going through CCG DApp right now, the smart menu. So Dad Plays has a shop in here, and Dad Plays also is in here. So there is a layer that people can stream their live stream gamings if they so wish to, through Twitch and or YouTube Live in their shop, layering like that. They can we can, if they people always if people and users in the community need help with their shop, would like custom designing, would like HTML embedding of something of like their YouTube channel or live streams, that's specifically live streams like that for when they're live streaming. If you are a gamer, please do let me know, let our team know in the DApp community, then we will definitely help you out, most definitely to our most benefit. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been here for Dabs, but you can stream back, I think. I'm not sure on the YouTube. I talked about some crypto news. Let's see, where was I in the crypto news? Talking about this pot startup uses blockchain to smoke out weed strains. What's up, dude? Took a nap. I'm back. Yeah, nice. I hope you enjoyed your nap. I hope it was well. Yeah, most definitely. It's awesome. Love seeing you play PUBG, playing in the atmosphere and your team. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Dab, for being able to sit and listen to y'all and watch y'all play while we work on our end in the community in general, seeing great content. It's definitely great content. So all right, yeah, we were talking about this a little bit, Dab Plays, if you're around, which actually our DApp can do as well, is basically using smart contracts on blockchain, which to trace compliant and strains and whatnot like that, which our DApp can work with businesses like that too on that layer. So we are going to be having an e-commerce shop. Once more, I will be having CCG DApp game tutorials, which will bring you to the YouTube, and you can watch those. And we have our white paper. CCG DApp Blazor Creator. This is for people creating their accounts. A little walkthrough, create a Blazor. So we'll bring you to your registration page if you have not created one already. So once more, when I review projects, I don't always read everything. So I'm kind of like reviewing my own project as like, as I would any, that's just like a walkthrough. I want to walk you through. Please do your own research, most definitely, and see if this type of project is a fit for you. Because not all projects are a fit for people. I have to really be honest about that, most definitely. So you can obtain a CCDL shop or join a CCDL shop. This way, this will bring you to the marketplace. Have tournaments created, scheduled, and designed to your network's needs. So this will talk about how essentially we can work in branding your custom tournaments, paid tournaments, or subscription tournaments within this layering. And passive, as I was just talking about the CCG a bit beforehand. And we have in store cross blockchain scaling. So right now, as I'm saying right now, we have our first competition, beta competition that's launched, the Race to Grow Legacy Landrace Strains, Race to Grow Landrace event. So basically for the next 2 weeks, we have issued out Afghani and Nepalese legacy landrace strains that have 1,000 quantity each, 2 decimal precision, and our TRC20 on fungible token on the TRON blockchain. So we're working with TRON wallet. We're going to go through utilizing TRON wallet on the mirroring. I will bring up the mirroring, and as well as showing here for basically growing in beta the strain, and we're going to tour the shell grow room, the grow room shell, basically what I'm calling UX UI shell, because we're still on the back end working with our smart contracts for that rebuild, so it's that much better for user experience. So we're going to be scaling to as well, these strains are going to be going over into cross-chain with Engine blockchain as to be scaled to 1155, that then can be brought over to OpenSea.io marketplace, which is OpenSea.io. We will do a stream and review and go through what OpenSea.io is for, and the great work they do as a platform for marketplace incentives for all sorts of different FT and NFT. FT is fungible token and NFT is non-fungible token, different types of smart contracts. And we're gonna go through research. Hang out. We got all our lives I'm gonna go through different types of streams of what, reading what and learning what a fungible token is and the difference of what a non-fungible token is and how that correlates to the actual smart contract technology. Because let's face it, if people really want to be in this space, let's learn about what the technology is for what we're working with and using here. I'm not going to sit here and make it like a science with Bunsen burners and for hours and hours of different pieces of code. But in the core theory, so in a way that, you know, our grandmothers and our friends who don't understand anything about cryptocurrency and technology, blockchain technology, can understand for what a difference of fungible token is in gaming and non-fungible token is in gaming, and what, say, a TRC20 smart contract is and what a 1155 or a 721 smart contract is. But for now, that is one regard. We're going to be scaling the strains that go over cross-chain, and I am actually even very interested. We're always going to be core TRON, always core TRON in our engine and our token economics. And we wish for people to most definitely explore. We want to learn and help people explore cross-chain, so cross-chain to Ethereum. But we have the incentive that people come and visit us back. So when they come, so they cross-chain out, they can work with Ethereum 1155 contracts, learn what that is very easily through our tutorials as a user of the dApp. And people who are new to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but be able to come back into the ecosystem and cross-chain back into TRON 2 once more, work with the ecosystem core for the trading and whatnot. Some people may just stay in OpenSea.io with their strains. A lot of other developers may even, maybe, who knows, use these strains to develop into another dApp game. That's the compatibility here, is other developers works. I've been approached in some talks that people working with islands, like game islands, that can take our smart contract strains and grow them on their islands, and then another island can compete with that island for protecting their island's crops of different resources. And essentially that is a reality in here, is that you can take these contracts and bring them over into another whole development dApp game, development team that makes 3D crop plants in a very immersed way. that then builds a game layer that is like crypto cannabis crop battles or something like that. You know, there's a vast array for smart contracts. So that's what one respects in regards on Tron Live News, Crypto Live News is what we'll go through is learning the capabilities in the really core, interesting, fun things that smart contracts and token items on blockchain can do in gaming. So on the crypto cannabis ecosystem, we have how the tournaments works. This will bring you to how the tournaments layer works, the exchange listings, OpenSea Collectibles Exchange, that will bring you to what OpenSea.io is and how many different things are on there, like Ever Dragons, Chibi Fighter characters, Crypto Kitties, many different types, card game type dApps as well. Kind of type like these right now are core design strain cards with different gene needs of gene seeds. So we have the cups, and we have so crypto cannabis cups quarterly. We have 4 crypto cannabis cups quarterly that people who leaf up to certain statuses, and so leafing up is by growing strains. You leaf up 0.25 leaf up points per each strain that you grow. If you use leaf up tokens to grow the strains, and we'll talk about that, how that's going to work here in this regards, that it's 0.5 leaf up points, and that goes towards the leadership board of which dApp blazers. Essentially, you are all who's here using dApp. We have dubbed you as all blazers. Basically, you're a dApp blazer, CCG dApp blazer, and you as a registered user are a blazer. And so when you when you have as a blazer a certain amount of leaf up points on the blazer leadership board of leafing up, you essentially when you reach a certain status of leaf up points, you can then enable yourself to create, you're competent enough to create custom strains, and then breed those custom strains, harvest those custom strains like that through our ecosystem. That is pretty far down the line because the amount of breeding progresses people have to make and growing progresses people have to make to leaf up to that status, and we want it to be challenging, that the core people who are really serious in our dApp, really serious into the layering of collectibles, are here long term, and who are doing that and are rewarded back long term, who have leafed up that much. And there's an incentive of using leaf up tokens. So we have our core marketplaces, our cups that will be for a year. People can enter, and the top leaf up people who have placed, so basically the first one is gonna be taking place in 2020. Then January 2020, January 20th, 2020. And then our second is April 20th, 2020, quarterly, so each quarter. And we have Race to Grow Land Race right now, which we're going to be going through, which has prizes. So we have no matches coming up right now, and we have on this end basically different users of the dApp ecosystem. Yeah, so also let me know in the chat or in YouTube if you have any questions. I'm here. I'm checking the chat so I can stop. Most definitely. All right. So in the DEX hub, decentralized hub is kind of like a nonchalant extra little layer of what's going on in tournaments, what kind of tournaments are going on currently, and strain breedings that are going on, the CCG dApp Explorer, Tron Blockchain Explorer, that will bring you to tronscan.org. You can create a Tron wallet there, manage Tron holdings, and I have access to Tron's TRX market for all tokenizations. And we are have been contacted by TRX market for listing CCGX upon their cryptocurrency exchange. So in the Blaze book, we have our list of Blazers, every single person that is in the dApp that can be explored through. You can make friends, friend requests with people respectfully. Featured Blazer, and we have the dApp marketplace. We have the dApp shops on the featured one. We have a news layer. So we have BlockFX Gold, cryptocurrency news. This is a great platform. So if you want to see and have also, so we're working with them. So if you actually have projects of your own and you would like to receive and network further algorithms of marketing for your projects, you can buy ad space here, and we work with you. We have a partnership affiliate for helping with ad space on your project through BlockFX Gold. And there's a lot of this is a great platform for different tools and utilities for market caps, different, even like trading tools, trading algorithms, of charting. So we got Toshi Times, that's from Ivan on Text. Toshi Times, a lot of great news there. This has a lot of news that filters through. There's also Telegram there as well. Tron Weekly Journal, this is Core Tron news and blockchain news. They're a great platform as well. So we have more things Tron. We have Tron Spark News, another Tron platform for news, all things Tron Foundation. I tend to like Tron Weekly Journal, what they got going on, a little bit more than Tron Spark, but Tron Power, this is some extra little layer I put in there for Tron Power. We got Tron Live News Twitter, which is what we see right here, Tron Live News, Crypto Live News, but just put through onto Twitter on the recaps, and also core things on the moments of all things Tron, and a lot of announcements from Justin Sun and BitTorrent. We have Tron Squad Twitter, as in the Tron Squad JTS group on Telegram. A really great family friendly environment, wholesome, a lot of sharing, good token drops, and basically just all things core in supporting Tron and legitimate projects. Most definitely in helping incentivize, and also people just being very kind among each other, wholesome and familial, and sharing globally, no matter what your creed, race, religion, sexual orientation, gender orientation, or belief system. You are always welcome. So we're going to be having a CCG dApp shop that will have a layer for paying with cryptocurrency, and GG Get Gaming. So we have our GG top picks. We have Fortnite, PUBG, Apex Legends on our top picks for gaming. So we are going to be, so basically what we're going to be having is the incentivized ability that we are going to issue out planned and scheduled, not only breeding competitions between shops and individual peer-to-peer breeding incentives and growing incentives and competitions, but also real actual gaming, professional indie gaming, steampunk gaming, blockchain, cryptocurrency based, token economic based gaming. So like we have our top picks right now are Fortnite. So we're going to be having basically I'm going to be working and networking, gathering interest for people who would like to incentivize competing against each other in a PUBG tournament through CCG dApp, and having a good pooled reward system, earning Gene Seed, earning CCGX, and to enter into further competitions, and as well as some prize strains as well that are only so many of them. So I will be networking, putting out some ad space, and people who want to join that tournament, they can go ahead and join, and we will network that, and people can do that. And then we'll have another one that will be core teams. Once we have more teams that form and adopt, then we will be able to have that incentive as well. So Other picks, we have Axie Infinity, Xerox Universe, Dragon Castle, and Wiz Khalifa's Weed Farm. I'm actually going to be, personally, you can find me in there, Kintoshi. I'm going to go ahead and go through Wiz Khalifa's Weed Farm. Compete against me. Go ahead. We'll have fun with it. I'm not going to be taking the CCGX rewards like that, but I tell you what, if I win some first and second place, if there are gamers who compete I'll throw some little side comps out there for Wiz Khalifa's Weed Farm, and we'll go ahead and have fun with that. And if people join in, they join in. Essentially, I will airdrop if I win first place. If people can compete against me and win, great. But if I get first place, I'm gonna take that winning, allocate that to second and third, and airdrop the in a certain ratio, and airdrop the rest to the entire community who participate in obtaining the airdrop of CCGX, and they can use that towards obtaining further utility in the ecosystem. Santa79 just followed. Thank you, Santa79. Hope you're well today on DLive. I'm also, if there are people most definitely, or on the YouTube side, I can't see chats on Facebook live stream or the Twitch side. So if you'd like to ask questions, go ahead, please do. Hop over into DLive, hop over into YouTube. I see you in the chat. Call out the woodworks. Ask me questions about cryptocurrency, TRON, blockchain, different blockchains, and also subscribe, smash the like if you like all things TRON, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and within this niche market. So contact layer. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and go back to landing, and we're gonna go into what we have going on, our race to grow land race right now event for the next 2 weeks. That started just this morning, and oh, Sawbum, might have to cut that out. All right, race to grow land race. Don't mind the messy desktop if I find there's mirror. I have spring cleaning. Just finished up certain aspects, and I am going to be going through some late spring cleaning on this machine at least. All right. Bring this. So what I'm going to do is I will see you in the chat, talk with me in the chat, but I won't be able to hear for a little bit. I will have an extra iOS that I'm actually be connecting to for watching the streams for playbacks. But on this device, because I'm going to be using it for mirroring as well, or maybe, no, I'll mirror with my phone and TRON wallet. Yeah. I'll mirror with the pad sometimes, so people can see the pad, iPad device with a smart pen and using the DApp that way as well. But we'll do that in another, like a Google Hangout or something like that with screen sharing. All right, so I'm just going to talk through and go through the mirroring and utility. Please do drop me any type of questions in the chat. Any questions that I'll stop and talk with you and answer the questions. But I just won't be able to hear myself in the playback. Make sure, but I have faith the audio will keep playing. Let's see if this plays while I'm mirroring. Let me know if I'm still streaming. I assume I'm still streaming. I think I'm still streaming. Let's check. Yeah, I'm still streaming. So let's go through this. One, we'll go over to this side. How to play game, not at home. Will the stream be available later? Yes, it will be available later. Yeah, you can. I'm just looking now. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go, I always go into that wallet for some reason. Not sure exactly why I pressed block city, but probably because it's in the same position of where TRON wallet is. All right, so actually, yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is bring this off screen. I have to bring that off screen. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that off screen while I enter the password there. And I'll just make sure that I actually successfully got off the screen there. There it is. All right, so I'm just gonna enter my PIN. And oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring this window back up, and now we can, almost now we can see TRON wallet. If I can find this in a place, I'm going to bring it there, just out of the way. Yeah, there. All right, so you got the idea. Basically, we're going to talk about this. We are going to talk about TRON wallet. Now, TRON wallet can function. I have links. So basically, in the ecosystem, there's two ways to enter. You can enter from sending a 30 CCGX entrance fee into the Race to Grow land race. So basically, our race to grow land race. One, please, in the disclosure, read through the entire event description below so you do not risk entering and being disqualified. Enter the first. Wow, I gotta fix that typo there. But it says enter the fist. Enter the fist forever. The iron fist, the kung fu fist of the CCG DAP. No, enter the first ever CCG DAP tournament competition and compete to grow the most legacy landrace strains of Afghani, and Nepalese for the next 2 weeks. The entrance fee is 30 CCGX, very low. So you can either send the CCGX entrance fee, and I do recommend most definitely that. Oh, once more, if you are in the D live stream, I can't see your chat. I actually can't see questions in the chat like that. You know, I'll jump back and forth a little bit. Actually, no, I won't, because then I'll have to keep opening my password on that. I'll have to keep changing the phone over. So if you can hear me, most definitely jump over into YouTube if you want to keep asking me questions in the chat if I don't see your questions on D live. But like that. Also in the next stream, so I'm going to edit the stream down and on YouTube, and you will be able to view the YouTube stream moving forward. So You can also use a flex code for entering. So important disclosure, do not utilize the gene seeding or leaf up flex codes if you have not covered the 30 CCGX entrance fee, or if it is before the tournament. That doesn't apply now because it's after. If you utilize before official start, your tokens will be sent back and you will have to re-begin and expend more bandwidth or TRX and transaction fee. So once more, again, wait for competition start and make sure to cover CCGX entrance fee. So right now we see there's 7 participants in a tournament league, and when it started. All right. So we have more about the tournament. Let's see what's going to talk about here. All right. So basically, there is a regulations part in here. Yeah, here we go. More about the tournament. Hide every details, and I'll bring up mirroring back up. Like that. All right, so now I gotta bring this back off the screen once more. I'm gonna keep it off the screen for right now, for a moment. All right, so basically our tournament details is we have the legacy landrace strain breeding for users, best of 3 every 2 weeks, and is a monthly. It's just gonna be going on for 2 weeks, and is crypto cannabis smart contract strain breeding matches, and legacy landrace strain as Afghani and Nepalese. So you'll see the competitors there. So please do go through all of the regulations if you're going to enter. One, it'll talk you about the guide to download TRON wallet and or TRON link. I recommend TRON wallet, and we're going to go through the utility of TRON wallet. Make sure your same generated wallet address is being used with both TRON wallet and TRON link. TRON link provides people with early view of Afghani and or Nepalese strains in their wallet balances. This will then be fully viewable on tronscan.org once more, and they're quick about getting the strains moving forward up on their contracts, up on their mainnet view on the TronScan side, Explorer side. So we have our gene seed needs. Nepalese is 100% genes, has a 100% gene seed of sativa genes gene. So is a 1,000 gene seed for sativa gene seed. Afghani is 100% indica gene seed need for 100% or 1,000 indica gene seed. You can obtain the needed gene seed at the DApp token ATM. So if you go to this later, and you can select this, and it'll bring you over to the ATM if you need gene seeds to participate with TRON TRX to obtain the gene seeds tokens. So in our first beta Afghani grow room in this competition layer, you'll see the card. So when you gene a card, this is going to take 1,000 indica gene seed. Now the 1,000 indica gene seed has a turnaround grow time of 420 minutes, or essentially what is a 7-hour cooldown time, which can be expended in different leaf up level packs to shave down the grow time to obtain the smart contract strain into your wallet faster. And I always recommend, most definitely, if you're a DApp user, make sure you have your wallet that you're using whitelisted with your DApp user account. Most definitely. So we understand, because if you have a different wallet that's not whitelisted with your user account, and then moving forward, we can't really match up which strains with the wallet because you haven't whitelisted that wallet with your user account. So there's the wallet and verification that you work with and utilize with your dApp Blazor, CCG dApp Blazor self in the dApp that you've created, and with your Tron wallet being the same one that you're using in this competition layer for Afghani, you will in your profile see your Afghani, and or if you are managing a shop, you will see in your collected shop like that. Or if you're a shop admin, which strains you're collecting as a shop admin. If you have a shop user who has a strain and they would like to either try to feature or sell their strain through your shop, that is up to you within your shop and your team like that, and communications. And if you need help listing those things within the shop layer, let me know. Let us know on the Oracle side, admin side, or by finding me out. I'll help as best I can, time given, God willing. So we have in beta moving forward the ability with Tron Wallet and Flex code via Humming Pay. So we're going to talk about that. So basically, the strain Afghani is AFG. First, there's the Nepalese one. There's the Grow Booster. We'll talk about that. But real brief, current Race to Grow land race strain leaderboard that will show the leaderboard that's updated throughout the week. Afghani and Nepalese blockchain contract info. So I want to go to this. To addition your smart contract strains into your mobile and or Tron Link wallet, we have supplied the following integral informations. Enter the contract informations of the strains prior to or right thereafter growing. Add the strains contract via asset management in Tron Link or other appropriate ways to addition to view your strains in mobile wallets. So basically what that means is, I'm going to give you an example. We're going to take the Nepalese strain and copy the strain contract. It says there's a total supply of 1,000 with a decimal precision of 2. So in our Tron Link wallet, I'm going to go to asset management, and basically what you do, which is already in there, but when you go to that, what I just showed you, there's 3 bars, asset management. You will enter in the contract there, and there it is, Nepalese, and you will click the Nepalese there to enable that it's turned on. And if you are holding Nepalese, you will see the balance in your wallet. So just realized in the monitor I have a silver like hole doorway in my forehead, a black light. I gotta turn the I'm gonna bring that back a little. Just deeper. There. So let's see where we're at now. Okay, so basically now that I showed you about adding Nepalese in the contract, that's what this talks about. Very easy like that, and it's essentially for mobile wallets, has their own way as well. So back over to the Afghani grow room, we're going to go down to our beta. So basically we're going to be having grow rooms for this, we're going to tour that on the last part of this tutorial walkthrough, basically moving forward here. And I'm going to hop basically before that walkthrough after the utilization of Tron Wallet, because once more I can't see your messages, but please do jump over to YouTube, and I can see your messages there if you have questions in the chat. But in the D Live I can't see your questions, but if you're watching, stay tuned. I'll be back over there so I can see your chat messages after we utilize Tron Wallet. Please do download Tron Wallet with the flex code for our beta. So basically I'm going to bring up mirroring once more. All right, one moment while I just find where the actual device went to. All right, that's weird. Oh, no device is connected, that's why. All right, so I need to reconnect. One moment. There we go. All right, cool. So good to go with that. All right, so I'm just gonna go back into Tron Wallet. I'm gonna bring the phone back onto the screen and mirroring. All right, so I'm gonna bring the phone right there. And basically, as you can see, we have our entrance fee of CCGX there, leaf up tokens, and sativa gene seed and indica gene seed. Now we have 2,000 sativa gene seed and 1,000, a little over 1,000 indica gene seed. Now with these flex codes and the flex readers, it's important, most definitely, that you have just over, like, even if it's just like 1 over the balance of what's needed. So for example, for obtaining Afghani legacy landrace strain, smart contract strain variety type, you need 1001 indica gene seed. So if you're going to be using gene seed anyways, for future ones, you just pick up the extra one, store it there. And for some reason, we worked with the developments a bit, so it's just like for some reason having one more on that enables that it just occurs that it doesn't take a transaction other than when it has an immutable one more balance in there. So grab up 1001 tokens, store the one in there, grab up 999 when you go to say you're going to grow a second one and unlower a 1000 the second time. So basically what we're going to do here is grow Afghani, and I will show you very easily. So I have the pay scan up. You can see what we're looking at there on the screen, looking at the own screen infinitely. Like that. Okay, so basically I'm reading the QR and I'm going to go ahead and to obtain, if you are competing in this competition event in beta, you're just going to go read right over. And we see there on the flex code, grow CCG DAP legacy landrace strain Afghani, 100% indica, 1000 indica gene seed to unlock, 420-minute grow time to receive into wallets. So we're going to confirm, and I'm going to once more slide this screen off of there while we confirm. And it did a really cool like confirm type thing. So it did like a little like flash, woo, pizzazz type UX little animation for you that you'll experience on your own with Tron Wallet when you see that, and then it'll go bring you right after automatically to this screen, and it'll show you this will spin, and it'll say unconfirmed, and it'll say confirmed. So essentially we've confirmed that we have, we have 88 indica gene seed left. And then, so essentially, timer's ticking on the blockchain. So that has a 420-minute grow time. So if I want to shave that down some, I can go to the token ATM. Is there a leaf up in here? I'm not sure if I put, oh, I did put leaf up in here. So I can go to the token ATM and obtain leaf up. That will also increase my leaf up score for growing this strain. If I use all 420 tokens and shave down the time completely, I'll have a 0.5 leaf up score rather than 0.25. But if you want to shave down the time and recognize that you're shaving down the time, you can use leaf up while we work with, I guess, EMS towards APIing, sorry, not APIing, integrating layering for this, getting EMS in here. I didn't realize it was not in the flexibility or in the Tron wallet ability, so that definitely that's gonna be attuned to. But for now, we're supplementing leaf up for that in our utility, and either way, EMS token and leaf up has a utility in the gening tool smart contract that we're building out. So that was essentially that. So 7 hours from now, I will receive the first strain into my wallet that I just grew, and or I can go ahead and let me once more bring this device over. I'll be mirroring with pads as well. Oops. Oh, keep that back up there. All right. Over this side. So let's go to Nepalese. We can grow Nepalese as well to obtain that strain card into your user itself. People can always obtain it and have it in their wallet in the Tron link. Add it to your Tron link, and but if you are a DApp CCG DApp Blazor user, you will see that card if you obtained it into your about section or in your collected strain store. So in our leaf up section, we have 25% time decrease pack, 50% time decrease pack, a 75% time decrease pack, or 100% time decrease pack. So if I want to shave down receiving this in half the time, so if I do not want to wait a full 420 minutes, or what time is it at this point right now, to obtain the strain, then essentially I can work with shaving the time down in half from 420 to 210 on its time basis on demand, and work with the Q card, and we'll see 210 leaf up utility, 50% grow time decrease, and you can confirm like that, and it'll enter in. So I'm not going to do that right now, but this is a utility of Tron wallet. You can change wallets, you can import, export wallets, you can send and receive, you can freeze as well, energy and or bandwidth like that. Let's see, I thought there was a layer of freezing or renting your energy or bandwidth to other wallet addresses, but I'm not sure. I'll look into that more, but it doesn't look to be so far. I'm not sure. But anyways, Venipy wallet and Venipy wallet allows you to freeze energy over to other wallets, I believe, as well as Tron Link wallet, I thought does as well. So Tron Link actually has an iOS and Android wallet as well. I don't believe it has a DApp browser, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. but it's actually Tron Link wallet is really awesome and great too, most definitely. So this does have a DApp browser. You can go over and view the app there. You can view and visit the app on this layer side as well, most definitely. So basically, yeah, I'm not gonna really do it. Anyways, that is that. All right, I'm gonna turn off the. I'm gonna just bring this around this way and quit out of that. So basically, if we check that, I'm gonna jump back over into the DLive. So see if I asked any questions. All right, what did I miss? Hey man, appreciate you dropping that follow on me earlier today. Mad love. I'll be sure to check out more midnights. Good night, brother. Yeah, good night, midnight. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. Hey, midnight just donated 1 ice cream, 5 lemons. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, midnight. Yeah, cheers. Be sure to check out. Yeah, I'm always streaming. Yeah, good night to you as well. Gino D just followed. Thanks, Gino D, for the follow. Cheers. So just going through a DApp, CCG DApp, a blockchain-based DApp, and a tournament layer, and a little brief walkthrough that's going to be basically re-edited and restreamed out. So different decrease packs. So essentially on, I'm gonna go back over to open up iOS. So we have place 1, top prize pool of CCGX Harvest tokens, Gene Seed, and prize strain. Second place is top prize pool of CCGX Harvest tokens, Gene Seed, and prize strain. Third place is same, but they're just different levels, ratios, volume-wise, of larger to smaller prize. And place 4, for top leaf level up points earned is a 420 leaf up prize, 420 leaf up tokens. So we have tournament brackets, basically competitors who have entered, and basically we'll be checking through most definitely moving forward that all CCGX has come in from all tournament competitors, and the 30 CCGX entrance fee basically to the whitelisted wallets. So if you want to enter this tournament, you do have to be a DApp user, CCG DApp, and registered with your user account with a whitelisted wallet. So all right, so that these I'm gonna edit out on these parts like that. So basically on the rounds, so we'll edit that a bit because that's not going to apply to this most definitely. So this is basically a brief kind of walkthrough of what we're going to be going through here, but we are also, so here's your competitors who are taking place into this. So I am going to go back through and go through one extras part. Gino D, yep, yep, Gino D. Cheers, man. Cheers to you. Let's see. I want to explore a couple different shops and show you what a shop looks like. We'll go start with the OTC desk and that layer, and then I'm going to go through sidechain games. I'll probably do also very short streams as well, and I'm going to be doing a Google Hangouts for people who want to hang out live stream with me and just kind of talk, kick it, hang out. some people have been addressing with me the aspect of needing VPN for this. So most definitely, if you're in an area that you need VPN, then you most definitely need VPN. So different shops have core games that they feature within themselves. So they may vary for what games they choose that they're actually core competing in or utilizing in with their shop or interested in. So we just have some here that we within the CCGX harvester that's core to our sidechain games. So once more, there's TRON Live News on Twitch, so confirm that's working as well. Feature a little game there. Let's see. So essentially, there's various different things for the CCGX. That's all right in this area right there, like that, for exchanges on the schedule. But essentially, entering here will bring you over into the contract, which you log in with TRON link. Just click on that. Let's see, reload. There we go. All right. That was a little finicky. That usually never happens. But if you ever see that, just kind of reload it and it'll jump you right in. I've seen that a little bit here and there, but usually it's not usual. So essentially, you can obtain CCGX micro harvester tokens here, and you can use them in the entrance fees. And for the next 420 hours, people can obtain CCGX TRC20 with a 0.42% bonus for the next 420 hours. Well, that's a little less than 420 hours now. That is for all. So basically, essentially, we are reading triggers that are all TRX triggers that obtain new CCGX harvester tokens, and those wallets that trigger with TRX directly, they obtain based on the CCGX volume obtained. They receive all these trigger wallets receive 0.42% bonus on top of that. It's not incredibly a lot, but it adds up most definitely if you are doing larger volumes or if you are doing consistent ones day to day on the harvesting. So we have an incentive that people can obtain a bonus like that on this OTC desk. So there's a lot of different information here. It will tell you about CCGX. It'll tell you about the contract address. I always conclude that, which I'm not really sure exactly why. It never said it. It never said anywhere in the ecosystem for anyone to ever send CCGX TRC10 harvester tokens into the actual TRC20 contract address. The contract address was listed there, but it was never expressed that. It actually was specifically said to enter the harvester was there, so there was a case where someone decided to go ahead and take over 50,000 CCGX harvester tokens, and they, for whatever reason, have completely lost and forever locked them up into contract address, because you gotta understand, like, this contract address was not written or functioned to extract these tokens. So essentially, this contract address does not have features that enables me or any other developer on my end to be able to access and have a written Solidity based function that we can extract those tokens with. It's just not possible. So they are forever actually stuck and locked up forever in here. Unfortunately, on the entire ecosystem and community, they will never be able to be used like that. excuse me. Essentially, yeah. So that is kind of do not ever. So I put it. There's a disclosure now that says do not send TRC 10 CCGX to this above TRC 20 CCGX contract address ever. You will forever lose your CCGX micro harvester tokens. Only use the CCGX harvester below, which is right there. I'll click on the BTC miner below to enter the CCGX OTC desk harvester. So let's go over to another shop. This will bring you a couple videos you can watch. These are really cool to watch. A little kind of a promo video and then more of a walkthrough, longer video, a little bit on promo. So you'll see, let's go over to, let's go over to the strain shop. So once more, people who start gening the Afghani who aren't a part of the competition basically won't really have much of a place in the competition. People essentially can obtain the Afghani that way, yes, but it's just the competition layer won't be there for that incentive to receive prize pool for the competition. So you might as well just throw a little bit of CCGX in the pool and join in, most definitely. All right, so we're gonna go to our strain oracle. A little bit different game lists there on featured games that will have competition layers behind it, most definitely. So basically this talks about, goes through different wallets, Cobalt wallet. We're gonna go through the grow room right here. So we have different strains. Basically, you can find out indica for purple, reds for sativa. Let's see, I don't know if there's hybrids around this way. Yeah, green for hybrids. Like that. I'll show you which ones are locked and which ones we're going through Afghani right now. Let's see. Yeah, essentially we're going to be rolling out that we're going to be going through the legacy landrace strains, breeding and growing, and then working on breeding from there. So well, not coming soon, but we are applying now, so it'll be updated. So a little extra layer, you can see and open up, see the whole strain cards. And eventually we'll have millennial breeds. So there's going to be a lot of there's a lot of plants in here. Let's see, we'll be top leader strains, bred and Aleofop EXP, and essentially the total ecosystem of strains and how many have been grown so far. Partnership strains grow room coming soon. Give you some more. You can do a conversion if you want to do conversion rates of Bitcoin to different crypto types or monetary values. A little bit because I'm streaming right now. This is actually really fast internet speed, but because I'm running multiple servers and I have so many actually development coding windows up right now, because I just kind of jumped on the stream. I didn't close out a lot of smart contract windows for compiling. That is running a little bit slow, but usually without, especially with the OBS running, this is usually like really fast. It like bounces pretty fast. But it's so let's go ahead and let's slow down a little bit. Also, please do let me know in the comment section, in the chat, if you have questions. Let's go. We're gonna tour. I'll let that go for a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually I'll leave those up. Actually, no, I'll close it. Or no, I'll close this. All right, so I'm gonna let the grow room do its thing for a little bit. The first grow room. We're gonna go over to the token ATM. See the token ATM, and then I'm gonna view two CCDL shops as well. One being the Fishworks shop, and actually no, yeah, we're gonna view 3 shops in all. One final shop on the outro of this live stream, and one is going to be Fishworks shop. Next is going to be a really good visual designer and content creator, the Bears Den shop, and then we're going to go over to the Green Inferno, check out some side chain games that we're going to be integrating that are in beta right now, and we're going to be migrating those over into, I'm very excited for it, we're going to be migrating those over into the Sun Network for sidechain. So we're going to have our own layer of Sun Network sidechain games, and we'll also have sidechain strains and stuff like that too. So moving forward, so each sativa gene seed is 1 TRX, 1 indica gene seed is 1 TRX, and leaf up is 2 TRX each. And we'll be changing these basically market TRX rates, and we have partnership tokens and their cost. You can do instant buys on seed and or Turk right here, and also we have a section for store your store your CCG app game tokens safely with these mobile smart wallets. Tron wallet, Math wallet, Venipede is what we're pitching here. So we have an ATM token ATM wall. You can make a post if you'd like to make a post on our wall. So very simple. You enter the token ATM. All right, there. So once more, there we go. Maybe that doesn't want to read. There we go. So this will bring you into our token ATM smart contract that functions with TRON link. So if I wish to obtain some indica gene seed, I will go, let's see. Oh, I'm missing the others. Okay. You know, I'm going to bring up, let me do this. I'm going to bring up, because my Brave browser needs to be updated. I know that much. And for me, that's not going to really work. So this guy, detach this. Oh, am I not logged in? I'm logged in. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm not sure why it's not triggering. Or am I missing the trigger window? All right, I'm gonna see one thing of why, because it's been, I'm not understanding why that's not triggering right now. So one thing's going on. I apologize about that. But essentially, that's gonna be back up here ASAP. And of why that's not triggering for obtaining gene seed. So if you haven't obtained gene seed, let me know why. That's gonna be fixed here ASAP right after this stream. If in fact it's not triggering for another person, as it's not for me. I'm gonna do one, let me refresh. Yeah. try this. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna be back over on the back end to, I'll definitely turn that back on. Let me make sure. All right. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back. This is part of beta, right? I'm gonna go ahead and go over to. I'm gonna go back over to the CCGX OTC desk. I'm gonna make sure that that's triggering on that side, so that I know everything is working compliantly. I know we were looking into one aspect in the token ATM on taking one aspect out of the contract, which was showing that what you didn't really want showing for the public, and that is probably why it's not triggering. So we're going to correct that as soon as ASAP after I hop off this train. That will be back running ASAP for everyone. Most definitely, and I know that's the reason why. So it's not anything that the actual contract is bunk or broken or anything like that forever. It's just actually one parameter was changed, and I am realizing that just gotta connect one part. So let's go back over to our CCGX harvester and make sure that is most definitely triggering. Yep. All right, I'm gonna reject that. And I'm going to check there and reject. Yep, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, it is just that one side. I know exactly what it is as well. That was changing one parameter. That is why while last aspect part was not connected back together. Yeah, most definitely. I understand why that's going on. I'm gonna deposit to just a new owner. Yeah. Yep. Let me check one actually other part. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that'll be yeah, it's gonna be fixed ASAP. Cool. So nothing's broken. That'll be fixed here within the next hour after this stream. And basically, it'll just as you saw me functioning with the CCGX OTC desk, it'll be no different. You'll be obtaining indica gene seed and sativa gene seed right there, and that will be performed ASAP here, especially because we're in this layer right now, in a competition phase. So I apologize about that. That's part of beta. Glad we caught it. So I want to go walk through beta. Yep, no worries. Yeah, no worries. That's menial. I changed one part down at the bottom. We were working on that one part, and so yeah, this is lagging a little bit because I'm running multiple stream servers right now and a lot of different windows open on my end. But essentially, I would otherwise I'd be having this. This will start to play very fast and efficiently, but with more populating time. But essentially, if I close all these windows that I have like probably like 30 windows different open, and also OBS streaming like that, and also have multiple devices connected. So essentially, this is a rebuild outline of what we're going to be building out the grow room to be. for legacy or landrace strains, partnership strains, millennial strains, all different breeding and crossbreeding strains, essentially. And then so this will tell you, this is our beta walkthrough UX UI. We're working on the back end for the smart contract layering. So eventually this will enable that you can see what the differences are between strains in their datas and the growing and breeding difficulties moving forward, and what they will be in these contract sides. And this essentially is a layer that is the contract side that opens up our DAP strain gene seeder. Now, I've kind of gone through this before about how this is going to work. I'm not going to talk right now on stream about how the DAP strain gene seeder is going to essentially work in full length. I have before, but essentially to compile a 1000 gene seed to fulfill this, obtaining it, you will be having a representative of 1000 tokens for 1000% to fulfill the 100% of sativa type, for example. So essentially that would be like the sativa token or sativa gene seed, and the 1000 add to fulfill, you've retained that, and then compiling and then essentially growing the strain to automatically trigger the contract through TRON link, like that. So this is the UX UI and our gene seeding tool, and then we have incentives that will be functioning and working as well with EMS token and leaf up as well for further incentives in incentivizing adding and obtaining extra flower with leaf up, and shaving off the grow times as well as leafing up points. So let me send one message out as well. In coordination. All right, just sending out a coordination piece out. So essentially, yeah, we're gonna be having a grow room that looks like this, and then we are gonna be scaling further. So most definitely, most people will be looking at this and probably fluidly moves a lot faster. I'm having a little bit of a stream lag right now because I have so much running right now. So I sent out a message coordination so that we got the ATM back up and running ASAP. So essentially, this will be further scaled out, that growing the plant enables that different phases of the plant is growing out of the sphere, essentially, and at different stages based upon the growing contract time. I'm going to jump back over into DLive. So I want to go through two shops to view two shops, and then go through a couple of viewing our side chains, DAP games. Jump back over there. All right, make sure I have OBS up. And so let's check out, let's see, let's go through. Go to our marketplace. CCDL or the marketplace brings you to same landing. Well, so I will have a little sleep after the contract is, the ATM contract is back up, secured and triggering, running properly. All right, so I'd like to go over to, yeah, actually, yeah, let's take a time travel space. So we're gonna go through this shop. We're gonna go look at the Bear's Den. Because that certain person has really customized their shop a little bit differently than others than we have on the layers. Because most will mainly, if they're looking for a lot of different core design like that, then we'll need to receive help, development help, admin help, or extra layered help. For integration, most definitely. And things on my end are just kind of starting to run and lag a little bit slow. Let me know if it's lagging on you. Hopefully it's not lagging on your end via my own server side. But I just have so many, maybe I should, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close the YouTube stream. And then I'm going to close the Restream tab. There's just a lot of information running. Alright. There we go. See, like that, sped it up. Close 2 tabs, closed YouTube, and closed Restream tabs, and speeds it up. Alright. Maybe we should go back over like that. So, yeah, essentially different shops will have different outline designs. Time travel space is a custom strain for a participant who was participated early. But you'll see a different variety. This will show their games that they're into. Time travel space strains grown. Leaf up EXP, shop leaf up EXP collectively. So let's go over to one more. So basically we're gonna go into the Bear's Den and then shop the Bear's Den shop. And then I'm going to go over to the Green Inferno, view some side chains, our sidechain beta games that, once more I said, we're going to be scaling and integrating into the Sun network sidechain. Check out those little mini DApp games that we've designed that are relationary to CCG. You know, just simple, very some kind of dumbed down, very simple, old school type like. Oh, so this person has a, okay, so they have now data on the words. So it looks like they have a Twitch as well. Chat with them on Twitch. They have some what are these? Sub emotes? Huh. That's cool. Citizen badges. Some emotes. So they'll have collected strains and relic items. When we have relic items, they issue out, they'll be shown there. Yeah, their tweets. So yeah, it's essentially a little bit something that they did what they did with their shop on their own end, like that. Let's see the Bears team's shop. Here, found yourself. You found yourself. and eventually they can probably wind up putting more information in here, most definitely. All right. So yeah, people probably will do different things with their shop. Let's go over to. We're gonna go one last part before we're gonna wind up closing out the stream, and then I have to hop back over and make sure that the token ATM is back up and running ASAP. All right, so let's go over to the Green Inferno. Go over to Dab Nation too. Most definitely check out Dab Nation. Become a member of Dab Nation. If you're a member of Dab Nation on PUBG and you're one of his team members, maybe find your way here. CCG or CryptoCannabis.app, and if you want to join this team, maybe you can start competing in PUBG or something. Also, while you're, please do, I always say once more while I'm at it, yeah, follow on DLive and on YouTube, subscribe and smash the like. Let me know your comments. Let me know if all things cryptocurrency projects, things that you'd like to see reviewed on here. I will go ahead and attune to that for you. Always, if you have a certain project that you'd like to see me look into, a certain question about blockchain and technology and cryptocurrency, I'll look into it. Even if I don't know, I'll look into it and I'll be able to give further insight and answer if you find it even something that's interesting. If it is just interesting and legitimate to be involved in, sure, yeah, most definitely. So this is the Green Inferno. So wake, game, sleep. Don't forget to eat and drink a lot of water and stretch and exercise and love yourself. Okay, so pre-beta, engine scaling, beta, TRC20 FT strains, roadmap schedule, scale from TRC20 FT to engine Green Inferno customs for bonus incentives. Our brand of crypto cannabis game digital FT / NFT smart contract relic strains are exclusive to being a Green Inferno VIP Team Blazer / game competitor. So yeah, we just kind of made this like a little bit excuse me, sorry. So you have made your way into the digital wilderness from the chaos of society. It is now time to enter the Green Inferno. So you have some sidechain games, Shell Shockers, blockchain producer. So there's variants of different things going on here. Arcade, mind motor skills. We'll have another one. Sections. So in this one, for example, this I kind of designed out, and I'll briefly walk through, and then we're gonna kind of close out. Thank you everyone for sitting with me here while we kind of close this out, and by checking out some sidechain games that we're gonna be integrating into, once more, as I said, the Sun network, which is on the TRON blockchain as Sun network sidechain. And I believe that part of that will maybe quite possibly well have to do with the BitTorrent file protocol system, BFPS. Pretty sure if I got that correctly, what is so in that product, which we're going to be integrating like that. This is a game where there's a hashing limit of 420 blocks, or when the Bitcoin Genesis block hashes 1,420 times with a 2-block cooldown time. Get ready and keep your hashing fingers healthy for this. Hash your way to the top of the snapshot leaderboards to win CCGX prizes and have fun. So we're going to be having little competitions available for this for hash for there you go, for this little game. So beta blockchain hash race. So we'll close out the rules. So different competitors are all machine algorithm. So essentially blockchain hash race. And what I noticed is I have to change a little bit because it is very easy Actually, it kind of gets a little bit harder on the pad, but it can be easy to. I was gonna make the hash rate a little bit more complex, a little bit more of a challenge. But essentially, you have the Bitcoin Genesis block, impossible to 51% attack. Satoshi Nakamoto, very hard to 51% attack. Charlie Lee, moderately hard to 51% attack. Vitalik Buterin and Justin Sun, moderate to easy to 51% attack. So we can go ahead and here's us the CCG DApp Blazer, and we can go ahead and run our node, and we can do the hashing power. So basically, I'm just clicking really fast. I'm going to keep clicking really fast for 420 block period. See, I'm already. I don't know if I can get back up there. Yeah, see the Bitcoin. See, you can see that. See, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna go through this, but all the way. I'm gonna let it run out. But see, I'm already like dropping behind. Oh, there's Vitalik and Justin racing each other to tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? To next rising sun. So essentially, that'll maybe we can let it run out. No, we won't let it run out. When it runs out, we'll get a populated error. We won't get a populated error message, but we will receive the message that obviously Bitcoin is still the king. Have fun trying to make first place over the Bitcoin Genesis block on this. I've tried many times. Trust me. Maybe there's some. I'm sure there's someone who will. Most definitely. So here's some other ones. So I'm gonna go. Basically, we'll have little races obtaining. Where is it? I'm gonna take my little sun and go find tokens at a certain. So we'll have certain different time periods like that. How many? So this will be more like what you saw, like matches. So people will have like a certain period of time that they need to be on time for the match and start, growing and harvest these tokens. And basically the top people who enter these type of competitions for this little simple, silly scroll game. Whoever obtains the most in that time period of that match. Obviously, if you're late for your match and you don't do the screenshot, and you at the end. So people moving forward before we get these over into sidechain, we'll test it out in beta, so they do screenshots like that. CCGX Coin Pong. This one I really like a lot. Alright, we're gonna do one player mode. Make sure I got this right. I'm gonna do level 1, make it easy. Oh. There you go. No, slowly. Oh. I don't know if I wonder if it's playing the music now. I think it's gonna be playing the music soon in the playback. I can't hear it yet in my ear, but oh man, how did I lose that? So there's different levels. I love me some coin pong, especially now that we have it with the CCGX coin. So yeah, we're just hanging out. We'll do different competitions like that rounds. If you like coin pong, if you want to see a CCGX coin with a rainbow coming out of it, I don't know why that was See, I'm on level 1. It's almost like the computer's like just choosing to make itself like maybe like lag or something. I'm not sure. Actually, usually I'm actually experiencing like a little bit of a lag delay because I have so much running on my end. Usually when I stream, I need to go ahead and close out all of different code tabs, compiler tabs, and pretty much why I'm receiving a little bit. So essentially, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out of that. Black hole sound wave race. I'll let you check out that one. That one's cool too. It's tedious. Let's see. Oh wait. The race has ended. Bitcoin still remains king. There's the hash race. Bitcoin still remains king. That's it. I don't know why I can click black hole sound wave. So let's check this out. This one's cool too. So once more on this little sun. So basically, your Blazer mined the gene seed worth 37 CCGX EMS health. So now another one. Oh wait, not Bally, not per. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go find. So those are other like. So basically, these are like posers. These are like people posing to be the little sun. So we gotta make it through. We battle these posers. Blazer got. Oh, there's a weapon. Okay, your Blazer found a sword. Blazer found an axe. Blazer found 36 CCGX EMS health. Oh, Blazer found a sapphire knife, so that's a good one. So I'm gonna keep making it through the cave. There's a boss in here. We have to find the boss. We have to, you know, kind of like. Let's see. Well, I get some HP. I think I'll level up some. I'll grab some XP. I think I'll grab some DAP XP. There we go. I lost some EMS HP, but I grabbed some DAP XP. So there's a boss on one of these cave levels that we gotta find, but definitely is worth it to. So we'll have a kind of competition layers on this for CCGX as well. If you wanna play this, so. You can toggle the dark if you don't want to see where everything is on the map in the cave. So basically, this is a crypto cannabis gene seed adventure. Blazer stats: leaf up level 1, so you'll leaf up to different levels. Damage power, you know, different damage power of your like the sapphire knife, CCGX EMS HP, the DAP XP, blockchain, and here's our blockchain logs. So what's going on when we collect things and find things. So you can toggle off that too. So we'll close out that. Very informative, helped clear things up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure thing, Gino dude. Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead. It's embarrassing to me that we don't have the token ATM contract triggering because of I wonder how long it's been like that. I apologize about that. I'm surprised no one said anything. This is another DAP game. Please do check these out. Check these out most definitely. This is a little 3D type game. Blockchain producer. That one's cool to play. We'll be having one like that. Most definitely Shell Shockers. Play me in Shell Shockers. I'll be doing events in Shell Shockers most definitely. Game of Trains. Game of Trains is cool. I like Game of Trains. Yeah, you can try this one. Play. So change. I'm gonna bring down the level of that. Yeah, change the map. So this one, Game of Trains. So basically, where's that going to? I want to change the track there. So that's going to 1. This gets really tedious on scoring up. So I gotta make a score of 8. Okay, so I'm gonna change that one over there. Some of these tracks get so complex, you're actually like, you know, you're scrambling to change tracks and figure out which number's going where to which house. So there is definitely a trick to it. Not so much focusing on, I'll give you a hint, not so much focusing on the tracks themselves, but just focusing on what the number is that pops out ASAP, and then where the house is in coordination to the number. And just kind of like go along and click the first track closest. That's my hint. That's my thought about this. So there we go. So it's got a score 58. We'll be doing Game of Trains. We'll be doing Game of Trains competitions, most definitely. Woke up just to watch and learn. I'm going back to sleep, brother. All right, cheers, Gino D. Back to sleep. Oh, gotta change that. Oh, I almost missed that last one. Great job. You got all the trains to the right station. Accuracy 100%. Continue. So I'm gonna go ahead to level 2, and then I'll go bring you to another one. So we're gonna be doing little competitions on Game of Trains. Sidechain game. CCG Gem Race. You can check out that one. That one's cool too. We got Sun High Roller. All right. So, programming game designed by Mikko Pentti Inari Eronen. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I maybe completely like gotten that. Completely not even close to how you say that name. I apologize. But anyways, yeah, I configured this around a bit, so you can have like, you know, our little tokens. Work with our tokens like that, like this. And roll. Some people want to just sit here and roll these little animals to match up. They can do so, and yep, do that. 1/6 CCGX TRC 20 little token things. So yeah, these would be like what we're running. There's the little sun. So that'll be over into sidechain for people who are playing staking little CCGX tokens and rolling. Crypto cannabis math. People can do math at different levels. If you are into that cognitive mind thinking, that's a mind game. We have Datman, most definitely. Who doesn't love Datman? Because let me see here. Oh, how do I start? I haven't tried to start, so where start? Enter. Space. Go. Back. Oh, I just pressed the arrows. Okay. So I have Datman. Oh, whoa. Oh no, that was the first time I have. That doesn't make sense. That wasn't cool. I just like lost Datman. That little ghost is smart, man. No one that's got me before. Wow, what's going on there? What was that? Why is it not working? Oh. Datman's being a little weird. Oh, for some reason it's lagging on my end. Being a little laggy on my end. Otherwise, definitely a little laggy on my end. GNC. What is back to GNC? Oh, did I put that? This one too. This one's hard to do. Oh no. This is this is tweeter reach. Good luck. Can you make the best tweeter reach? Like how are you gonna like get the coin on that, man? Like what? Oh man. I got the coin on the way down. I must have gotten some good reach, but got the coin on the way down and got some. Yeah, this one is, man, this one is so. Oh, man, I got 12 that time. Okay, so we're gonna do little events on that one too. I want the really competitive, challenging ones. I'd like to see this one. Here we go. Click touch to start, then click/touch again as soon as the color turns green. Blazer draw. First, second, third, closest to 420 milliseconds wins CCGX prize pool. Jackpot prize 420 milliseconds or 420,000 milliseconds. Exact timing wins 420 CCGX. I want to see someone who gets this on point. There's going to be one person in the world. If I wanted to play shitty Flash games, I'd go to MiniClip. Who's got to do crypto news? Thanks, crypto emoji. All right, peace, man. So don't you love the haters? They can just like come in a group and like ramble. If I want to do this, if I want to do that, you gotta love the haters because I don't know. You just gotta love them. They bring more attention to things. Anyways, yeah, we already went through the thinking emoji. We already went through crypto news. So now I'm relaxing for a little bit and I'm hopping off stream. I already did crypto news before. You weren't listening. If I wanted to. Thanks for your bad attitude. How about you just leave? Peace, man. Kick rocks, man. Anyways, jackpot chance. So click touch to start. So good. Yeah. Can turn green. Boom. 452 milliseconds. Actually, that's pretty close. You'd be surprised. Let's see. These are sidechain dApp games that are gonna be migrating to a Sun sidechain. Oh, that was so slow. Anyways, yeah. So these are dApp sidechain little silly games that'll be played with CCGX on Sun sidechain migration. That has to do with crypto news. Crypto news, man. But you're probably already gone by now. Don't need you here anyways. Not with your bad attitude. So we got start collector. So check these out if you so wish. I think that's about it. So you can check these out, most definitely. This one I'm fixing one part of, but that's about it. Otherwise, it is fine. Go to play. Things like that. All right. So I'm gonna go back over, close out the stream. Thanks for joining. All right. Cheers, y'all. Have a great and kind day. God bless your kind hearts. I will see you back tomorrow for TRON Live News, Crypto Live News. We will see what's going on in the blockchain, in crypto sphere. Let me know if you have any certain blockchain-based specific core projects, streamings, news you'd like to see covered, you'd like to learn more about, and I will go ahead and cover it here on TRON Live News, Crypto Live News. We'll be streaming each and every day. Maybe I'll just go ahead and I don't know. Maybe I'll go check out. I'm gonna end the stream for a little bit and take care of certain things on the contract, one contract layer, and then maybe I'll be back. I'll check out some shell shockers, and we'll see who else is streaming around, and we'll be back for more meetups. And I'm going to be doing as well as a couple brief tutorial, very brief tutorial walkthroughs, especially with the ATM back up and connected back together with one little thing didn't connect back up and running. So have a great and kind day. We will see you back later today. Subscribe, smash the like on TRON Live News, Crypto Live News, each and every day. We'll be moving forward here, most definitely now. And I'm going to be shaving. I'm going to finally take a shave. It's been very, very busy. Cheers.